What's up, guys? Pat and Eli with Buck Fever Outdoors. Some summer food plot planning. It's mid-August. We just got done finishing up our what we call the Christmas tree plot here down in southwest Wisconsin. So
yeah, I was out here about a week ago. I brush hogged it and sprayed it. Ideally I would have been a week earlier with cutting it and then come back and sprayed it, but when you got kids that are in sports and you're running around like crazy, you know, sometimes you got to cut corners of just a little bit. But everything died off pretty well and everything worked up really nice. So hopefully the clover and oats bring us some success here this year.
yeah, it should be a great spot for us, as it usually is. So you'll get to see kind of the process of us, Eli tilling this bad boy up and putting some seed on the dirt, and then we've got our fingers crossed. The forecast says rain this afternoon, and as long as that stays true, this should be a great jump start for this thing. So
yep,
check it out. Here's what we're putting in this food plot this year. We got Northwoods Whitetail Clover blend plus chicory. We've had really good luck planting that blend up at our cabin last fall. We're going to top that with 50 pounds of buck forage oats. Oats act as a great cover crop. They help suppress the weeds. The deer will hammer them this fall. And then, you know, that clover can get itself established, and then the clover comes back next spring. We'll frost seed it again in the spring. And this should be an excellent clover plot, not only this fall, but for years to come. Especially using this Northwoods Whitetail blend. Okay, a lot of white Ladino clover in there. Actual perennial clovers. You got to be careful on what clovers you plant. Take a look at those bags and do some research. Not every clover is created equal. There are annual clovers and biennial clovers that only grow for 2 years. You want those plots to, these clover plots to last 3, 4, 5 years. You got to have perennial clovers. We're also going to throw probably 75 to 100 pounds of fertilizer. 1717. I know that's not completely ideal for clover, but it's what they had at the Agri Center for us to pick up. So we're gonna seed this here once Eli's done tilling it up. We got rain coming this afternoon, which should be perfect. Top it with some fertilizer as well, and this should be once again an awesome spot this fall. All right, we're up on the tower. We're from the blind view. We'll give you the 360 view here. So we're gonna plant clover and chicory in this, I don't know, about an acre plot here in front. Typically we plant a nice type of screen 5 to 6 yards wide here in front of the blind to cover our access a little bit, but we're a little behind the 8 ball this year. It's mid-August. Trying to get this thing planted. It's just what worked out time-wise, so we're probably going to get little to no growth on that, but that's all right. We'll deal with it. Backside of the blind this year we got soybeans tight to the blind. A lot of times it's nice to have that corn, again, to help with access. They don't see it coming in here at all, but I'll tell you what, beans is certainly not a bad thing. Creates, if nothing else, it's essentially another food plot on the other side of the blind here. We're just in this strip of trees, or fence row, and if we get a deer early season feeding out into these beans, you certainly got another shot opportunity here from the blind. So dynamite spot. One of our best spots on the property. Really works out well. Really thick bedding back there off of this ridge on this point. A lot of deer come from back there. Stop at this food plot. Or we've had really good action down at that water hole down there in the shade before they head out to these big egg fields at night. Little view inside the blind. Tell you what, there is one major negative to this spot, and that is this blind is like sitting in a sauna for most of the year. Early season especially, if it's 75 degrees outside, you can bet it's touching 100 in this blind. It just sits in the sun all day long and soaks up those rays, and it is a hot cooker in here. Even once you get towards the rut, it can be 40, 50 degrees outside, and it is toasty warm in here pretty much all season long. But it's a phenomenal spot, one we hunt a lot. Eli's stepson Ty took a magnificent 10-pointer out of here 2 seasons ago. We had a lot of opportunities here last year, just weren't sitting here at the right time. A lot of great pictures of big bucks in daylight. A couple does got taken off this plot late season and during the gun. But just a great spot we've developed here on the land. Another small plot, all planted. Again, real small. The main attractor here is the beans. If we can get some brassicas to grow, great. Deer kind of enter from all over the place. Backside of this blind is a soybean field back there behind this tree line. So easy way to sneak in, right down the field edge. You can see there's a tree line right here that protects it all the way in until you climb the ladder. Literally they wouldn't see it unless they're standing out in the plot. So great way to sneak into this plot from way back yonder, walking that tree line down. Field on the backside, food plot, beans on this side of it. Nice little spot. We call the oak plot. Last plot of the day here. This one's a little bigger, probably a good half acre. Down in the bottom, nice easy access, really close to the house actually, but is a good spot. We're planting clover down here. We've had good luck with Domain in the past as well, so we're trying out Domain Comeback Kid. Mix of 4 different clovers, I believe. Yeah, Ladino, Alsike, Red, Berseem, little alfalfa in there as well. And then we added a little bit more just from the mill as well, just some more Ladino clover. Gonna fertilize it here quick and we'll be done with plots for the day. Now we just need some rain. It didn't rain. It was supposed to rain this afternoon, and which was good for us to continue to plant plots, but we were hoping for a little rain to jumpstart these plots right out of the gate, but that's all right. I think there's some coming in the next week, so we'll be all right. We're going to get this done and probably call it a day. Hey, and here we're on a different property, our family cabin hunting land, and I'm going to show you the example of the same clover, chicory, Northwoods whitetail blend we planted last fall with the cover crop of oats, and it's just fantastic. You can see all the clovers, chicory coming up. We planted it last fall and we cut it once in July. We were maybe even going to spray it with like clethodim or something, but we figured the cut would do it good, and look how it came back. We cut that in July, so it's had just about a month to grow back. It's doing fantastic. Sorry, I'm bouncing around, a bunch of horse flies around. But that's the advantage of planting a clover plot in the fall with that cover of oats. The oats help suppress the weeds. It gives the clover a chance to establish. We frost seeded this particular plot in the spring with the same blend, clover and chicory. And as you could see, or you can see from the pictures, it's almost pure clover and chicory. There's almost no weeds in this thing. Fantastic looking plot. As good a clover plot as I've ever planted. Super happy with Northwoods whitetail clover plus chicory blend. Really fired up about how this plot continues to look. And I think this thing is going to be a great clover plot for years to come. We'll continue to frost seed it over the next couple years, but there's no reason that this particular blend with all the Ladino and white clovers in it should last 3 to 5 years, which is what you want when you're planting a clover plot. From here on out, it should be relatively low maintenance, maybe a cut each year. Like I said, frost seed, and maybe an annual spray of clethodim to keep those weeds a little bit suppressed, or the grasses suppressed, sorry. But yeah, great clover stand here. Super happy. Northwoods whitetail clover and chicory blend. Hey, thanks for watching our video on installing some food plots here in August or late summer. Really looking forward to the 2025 season. Good luck everyone as you're getting prepped up and geared up for the season ahead. Thanks for watching our video. If you can follow us along this season on Facebook and YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Buck Fever Outdoors, and come along for the ride with us in the 2025 season. Hopefully a bunch of good videos, some deer hitting the dirt, and maybe over some of these food plots that you've seen us plant here in late summer.